Why aren't junior developers being hired? It's currently 2025, and it seems like everywhere we look, people are talking about how hard it is to break into tech, whether you're a recent graduate or even someone who graduated within the last 3 years. So in this video, we're going to go over some of the reasons why juniors aren't getting hired. So jumping right in, reason number one, the recruiting pipeline is cooked. What do I mean by this? Let's look at it from the recruitment side of this. If a company wants to hire some devs, they have a recruiter make a job post. Within hours, they're faced with hundreds of applications. Now, are these applicants qualified? No, absolutely not. But the problem is, it's easier than ever to mass apply to jobs thanks to some of these third-party websites that are basically constantly scraping job data and then just throwing your resume into the mix. And what this causes is overwhelmed, non-technical recruiters faced with 300 resumes that they have to look through. They don't understand what's on them. They don't understand the technical jargon. And so when they have to pick a good applicant, the chances are they're going to miss a couple good ones and pick some of the less qualified ones. So weeks after parsing through resumes, they finally have, let's say, 5 candidates. Now they have to start the interview pipeline, which is just going to take another few weeks of processing, reaching out, scheduling these interviews, actually conducting the interviews. And it'll be determined pretty quickly, especially in a technical interview, if a candidate knows what they're talking about or not. It's really easy to lie on your resume and make yourself out to be some prodigy, but when you're in an interview and you can't explain what a for loop is, you're just wasting everyone's time, and you're wasting your own time. So that's kind of reason number one. Juniors aren't being hired because it's hard to hire right now with this current pipeline. It's outdated, it's slow, and it just makes applying to jobs a nightmare for everybody. Reason number two, the quality of junior engineers is going down, mostly thanks to AI. Recent graduates just aren't as skilled as graduates maybe a decade ago because there's a lack of passion and there's a lack of difficulty. It's easier than ever to cheat your way through college, get a bachelor's in computer science, and then apply to a job and you didn't learn anything. You just ChatGPT'd your way through your degree. Not only are you cheating yourself out of knowledge and understanding, but you're making it harder for others to get jobs as well. Not only are you clogging up the pipeline, but think about this. If someone from, let's say, the University of Idaho State gets hired and they cheated their way through their degree, the company that hired them is going to realize really quickly that they're not a good engineer and they're going to get fired. And now the next time someone from Idaho State University applies to that company, they're going to remember, hey, the last person we hired from there, they sucked. So maybe we should stop sending recruiters to that school. Maybe that school just isn't up to the standards of our company. So again, cheating your way through college cheats yourself, but it also cheats the people around you. Continuing with that, there's more junior engineers than ever. We'll kind of talk about this a little more in reason number 3, but thanks to the AI boom and COVID, there's a lot of people that jumped into this major, which brings the overall quality of these engineers down. Most of these engineers are doing it for the money. They don't care. They don't like coding. They aren't good at coding. Yet they graduate with a degree and expect an easy 6 figures, but that's just not how it is. So kind of jumping into reason number 3, there's just a lot more competition. Not only is the economy not looking so good, making it harder for companies to hire, but when they do, there's people who are mid-level engineers applying to these junior roles, making it more competitive and harder for real juniors to break in. So those are the main reasons why juniors aren't being hired. But what can we do to combat this? So for reason number 1, the way you can make recruiting easier is skipping the resume screening. Save everybody some time, go on LinkedIn, the company you want to work at, find the hiring manager, find the staff engineer, message them directly. Send them your resume, send them why you want to work there, why you'd be a good fit. And if they like you, they'll shortcut you through the recruitment process. You don't have to wait weeks for them to look at your resume just to have some AI decline it because it doesn't have enough buzzwords. They'll schedule you for an interview, maybe even a screening, and there you go. You just saved 2 months of your time and 2 months of a poor recruiter trying to read all this tech jargon. Another thing you can do is actually work on your application. Don't just easy apply. Take some time, write out the cover letter, tailor your resume to the specific role, and boom, there you go. Easy way to increase the likelihood of you being selected. And so reason number 2, it's all about quality. What can we do to better ourselves as junior engineers? I'm a recent graduate myself. Well, for starters, block chatgpt.com. I don't want to see anyone going on that website. If you have a question, you look it up on Google, you read the forums, you read the documentation. You don't have AI code out the entire project for you, and it's going to be bad. And then when you implement it, you're just lowering the quality of your code base. Do it yourself. Read what you're doing, understand what you're doing, and that's pretty much it. I'll make a separate video on how to improve as a junior engineer, but for the most part, just stop using AI. And for reason number 3, how do we make ourselves more competitive? Well, I've kind of already mentioned it in the first 2. Make your application stand out, tailor it to the role you're applying for, and increase your overall knowledge. Practice system designs, practice your leak codes, study the interview process for your company, hit up Glassdoor, whatever, and just study. Learn the language you're working in, and boom, now you're a large coder. And that's all I got.